welcome everyone to the Rat Tank Podcast, episode 3. Today we're going to start with a very dumb topic. I'm choosing the topic. I'm going to start with you, actually. When is the last time you peed your pants?
I'm not going to be introduced?
Can we do... Wait.
Oh, well, I guess we can introduce you. No, we're going to keep all this in because it's funny.
Wait, Pete. What about both? Shit your pants. I don't have a peed pants.
Well, we'll go with that too. This is Justin. I don't know what you want to go by.
I'm Justin. Gamer tag MarkNorman. Don't ask about it yet.
He's the editor that we bully.
I'm
all
editor.
The time.
Yeah, I'm editor for everyone out there who doesn't know.
Yeah, he's editor.
He's
Justin.
the homie who brought me my food.
I really thought his name was Mark Normal.
Me too. It's okay.
Norman?
It's fine.
It's Norman.
Yeah, it's Norman with an N. Not
You ever
normal?
pissed your pants?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, but you're
When was the
dodging
last
question.
time?
Everyone has when they're a baby.
You forgot the first question. No, you piss your diaper. Not your pants.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not really
A
pants.
diaper's
you
not really
definitely do
pants.
it when you
Not-
get to wear those big boy undies.
Well, was that the last time then?
I mean, probably.
In a pull-up?
I can't think about it. I mean,
You never. How do you not remember? Like,
I
It's a
don't
pretty
remember the last time I
embarrassing memory.
peed my pants. I don't. I remember the last time I shit my pants.
was it recent?
It was last weekend.
Last weekend after beat ups, bro.
I've had close encounters, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that time, at Wawa.
At Wawa, I literally had to pull over.
Can we hear the Wawa story?
Okay, this was a drastic night.
It's
We
a very
went-
fun night.
I will call this place out. I never want to eat there ever again. We went to Glory Days for dinner, and I decided, what was it? Chicken
It was
nuggets?
chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders, and cheese fries.
Cheese fries. That's what I think messed you up.
Yeah.
The cheese.
And I don't know. After we ate, we're chilling.
Not even that. You literally went to the
I
bathroom
didn't even
twice
finish?
before we left.
Dude, I couldn't remember that. I blocked that night
Wait,
out of my
twice
memory.
before you guys
Yes,
left?
before he left, he had gone to the bathroom twice.
Oh no.
And
Yeah,
then-
the Glory Days bathroom. People came in knocking on the stall as well.
Was it only like a one-stall establishment?
It was, I think,
two.
yeah, we had
Oh,
two.
okay.
So, anyways, I leave my droppings there, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. It's not coming back. And then I'm like, all right, Morgan, we can head home. He's driving me back then because I didn't have my license, and he did.
This is when we had Stanley. It's my old Saturn.
Was it? I thought it was in the Mustang, honestly.
No, it was a Saturn because Kenny was in the back.
Well, anyways, he's driving me home, and there's a Wawa maybe.
No, it's literally not even 3 minutes from
It's
the thing.
like 3
It's on the
minutes
same
down
road,
the road
when you pull it down.
So we're turning onto this road that the Wawa's on, and I'm screaming at him, pull this car over. I'm about to blow. Pull over right now. I need to go right now. There's a Wawa. I had to walk. I'm sweating, drenched in sweat. I had to walk so calmly into that store and not act like I'm about to do a terrorist act in the bathroom. That was one of the worst nights of my life, but I did not shit my pants.
Your trousers were dry that night?
I think so.
confirm.
It was
No,
pretty sweaty.
No,
but
I have a
Right.
picture.
You have a picture?
Yeah, because
of
he sent a Snapchat
his
to me and
pants,
Kenny
or-
saying, "We have made it, boys."
Yo, believe it or not, I've had another one of those experiences in a Wawa, except they didn't have toilet paper.
That's do you
It
remember?
was scary. I had to use those toilet seat covers.
Yeah.
As the paper.
Yes.
Do you remember when that one Vine where like the guy's running back to Target because he has to use the bathroom? That's when that thing was big. That's what he was recreating pretty much. He had that.
But in a
moment.
Wawa
It was at Wawa
bathroom.
though. Yep. Me running back to the Wawa bathroom because I'm gonna crap my pants.
Yeah. So you were gonna talk about pissing your pants, though.
Yeah, that was the original idea. Yeah. Do you want me to tell my last time?
Yeah, you tell your story and then I'll.
my story. Let's see. I haven't thought about it in a long time because I blocked it out of my head. I was in 3rd grade probably, and this was at school in 3rd grade. And we were in the computer lab playing whatever. I think you know how like they have this is kind of irrelevant to the story, but I remember this day like pretty accurately because we were typing when they had the latex things over I don't know if they're latex, but the rubber things
The
over the
covers of the
keys.
keyboard?
Yeah, so you couldn't cheat. And like when we were trying to type, you know what I'm saying?
My school never did that.
You never did that? Well,
I
so
remember
yeah, we
that.
had like
We
these
did that.
typing tests. I remember we were doing that, and I was just sitting there trying not to pee my pants. I was full. I was like bloated. I was like, if I stand up, it's coming out. It was really bad. And then I don't know why I didn't just ask to go.
He's showing them the picture.
Oh. Of the clean
We all
pants.
clean, boys.
But we were in the computer lab, and I was just sitting there drenched in sweat, like focusing, trying not to pee myself.
For some reason, when you're at the verge of doing it, you're always sweating buckets.
Because it takes
true.
a mighty help.
Yeah.
Dude,
I-
I was so thirsty afterwards.
All the liquid leaving your body.
All liquid's gone. But yeah, I was sitting there, and I remember like I couldn't hold it anymore. Little third grade me. And I don't know if it was like anxiety at the time, but I would not ask to go to the bathroom. I just would not. And so I sat there and I peed in my chair.
Oh no.
I couldn't not. Okay.
That is so similar to my story.
Is it really?
Mine was in 3rd grade, and I peed in the chair as well. You continue yours.
Well, what's so bad about the chair? Because what do? Do I go tell the teacher?
You get up
"Hey,
and there's a puddle.
that's yeah.
Was there actually?
Well, yes.
Well,
It
duh.
so it was like a lot of pee, right? Because I'd been holding it in like the whole day.
Yeah.
And I just remember it felt amazing at first. Because I'd been holding it for so long. You know, you're like relieved because I finally let this go.
It's like you don't realize what you're doing at first because you're not trying to. You're trying to hold it, and then all of a sudden it's gone.
Yeah, it's a relief. Yeah.
Until
It was like, oh, great. And then I realized what just happened. I was like, this is terrible. So I'm sitting in this warm puddle in my chair. And the chairs are like scooped towards the middle, right? In that school. And so I stood up, or I think I raised my hand. She came over. And I like told her, like, hey, like, I don't know what I said. I mean,
we got a situation.
we got a stitch.
hey, someone pissed their pants.
Yeah. And then.
No, it wasn't me.
I think this
No,
guy.
I
Hey, someone
stood up.
Someone
this
pissed
guy
their
pissed it.
pants in my chair. I don't. What's going
I
on
think
here?
I need a new pair.
I didn't even say that. I told her what was going on, and she was like, "Oh, like okay," and then like she made me stand up. I remember I like
Show me.
dripped down my legs, bro. It was so bad, and the
Aw.
chair had like a literal like puddle on it.
Did you ever get a new pair?
I honestly don't remember. I don't think
no,
they.
they-
I think they supplied me with shorts or something.
Yeah, no, they
like gym shorts.
the school
Yeah.
would
No.
have like extra clothes and then give it to you.
It's actually crazy, like how similar my story is to that.
Well, it's
Do,
yours.
do tell.
Yeah.
Do tell.
So I was in 3rd grade as well. And
Same computer lab.
No.
Same day.
Same exact chair. Coincidentally, it's marked.
All right, what day was it?
I have no
I don't
idea.
know.
It was in
It was
spring.
3rd grade. I don't know. That's all I remember.
Thursday afternoon.
But you know, in 3rd grade, you don't have specific classes. You're all just in the same class and then different subjects. So I remember very clearly I was in math class. And we were doing some math problems. I don't even remember what it was about. I think it might have been multiplication. We were learning that at the time. And I go to my teacher. I say, I have to use the bathroom. Can I go? And he said, sure, but you have to finish your work first. So I go back to my seat. I scribble down some answers that I didn't quite know if they were correct or not. But I had to go. I didn't really care. I just completed my work like he said, and I brought it back to him so we could check it. And I was like, can I go to the bathroom now? And he said, no, it's not complete. You have to go back to your seat, make sure it's right, and then you can go to the bathroom. And I think I went like back to him before I finished. Like, I was like, can I go to the bathroom? And he still said no because he's like, oh, you're not finished yet. And I don't think he knew that it was that bad. So I just sit back down, and the exact same thing happened. It trickled down my leg. It was pure bliss. Although I was full, bro. It spilled over the side of the seat, started dripping onto the floor, and everybody heard it. And I'm sitting there
no.
beat red. My teacher's looking at me. He's like, yeah, you can go to the bathroom. And then I went to the nurse, got a new pair of sweatpants. Don't know where they are, and never told my mom. But I was just like, I wore
Oh, your
these
mom
to
never
school.
found out.
Nah, she found out.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I didn't tell her that year. I think I told her in like
5 years later.
6th grade maybe. I was too embarrassed at the time.
Understandable.
That was the last time I pissed my pants, and let me tell you,
Wait, you didn't like?
I never want to do it again.
Wait, you didn't like go home with the piss pants in a bag?
In
They
a
were in my
bag,
backpack,
yeah.
so I just
Oh.
ran to my room and
Okay.
like I don't know, shoved them under my bed. I don't know.
That must have been so disgusting.
No, I probably
Don't
put 'em in
wash
the
them.
wash.
Just
Yeah, just
No,
let
they
'em-
were in the wash.
Let them
Definitely.
marinate. Did you go home like after it happened, or did you stay? Like, did they make you stay?
No, yeah, they made me stay.
Dude, I
was-
went home.
Oh,
Yeah.
they made you go home?
They didn't make me. They gave me the option, and I was like, yeah, I want to leave.
I don't think I could because I think for some reason my mom was doing something at the time, or she was just normally pissed off and was like, I'm not coming to pick you up from school. You're staying at school. Because I didn't tell her that I pissed my pants. I would have had to just call her and been like, can you pick me up from school? And she would have been like, why?
No.
And I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question, Mom. When's the last time you pissed your pants, Michael?
I think it was also in elementary school. I think it was 5th grade.
3rd grade?
No, 5th. Because there was third. It wasn't 3rd grade because that was my last year at that.
I thought that was a
elementary school I went
universal
to.
experience in 3rd grade.
All
No,
3rd grade.
unfortunately, I was older. I was in 5th grade. So at the elementary school that Nick and I went to, and Morgan, there's a pond. Do you guys know what the pond I'm talking about toward the back of the playground? There's that little like pond thing, and it was warm. Like it was like towards summer, and we were all playing by the pond, even though I don't think we were supposed to be in that area. I don't think they let us go there.
No.
But we were throwing sticks or something or whatever in that pond, and I was toward the edge, and I had slipped in said pond. And
You mean like towards the edge of pissing your pants?
no,
or-
like toward the edge of the
That's
pond.
what I was
That
thinking.
was
No,
cover.
don't worry. That
I
happens.
was towards the
happens in a
edge
minute.
and I went into the pond, just ankle deep.
I slipped into the pond and I was about waist deep in said pond in warm water, and then I pissed my
You
pants.
just let her rip.
But thankfully, nobody knew because I was waist deep in
That's a
water.
good.
and
That's
I was,
a good like
I
camo
was
right
soaked.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, everyone just thought that I was wet from falling
Why
in the
didn't you
pond.
guys
They're
do
like,
that?
this idiot, he's going into the pond, getting himself all wet.
I
Little
didn't
did
mean
they
to
know
either. It just kind of happened.
He was going to
and
be
I was
wet
like-
either way.
yeah,
I do have more stories about nearly doing that stuff.
Well,
though. I've had some funny
let's
ones.
get one of those.
I knew
So
they did
before I
the
go
last
to
one.
the other one, this was in 3rd grade, and it's not about me. It was about this girl in my 3rd grade class. Her name was Sarah for this story. It's not a real name, but we were sitting on like the carpet. You know those carpets that they have arranged by like color tiles.
The foam ones?
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. So we were all sitting around there. We were learning. Our teacher was reading us something. I don't know about what, but she's sitting maybe I guess diagonally like from me, and then she just yaks in the middle. Like she's just sitting there and she just goes "Bleh," and she vomits all over the carpet, and a tiny bit touches like my shoe tip, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like,
Oh.
Yeah, just
What grade was
retching.
this?
this was 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Actually,
Wait, what teacher?
So it
Wait.
wasn't piss.
I'm not gonna say the teacher's
Well,
name.
we can blur it out. I want to know. I went to
Was
the
it
same
3rd
school.
grade? No.
You said Mr. Moore last
No. It was 1st grade. Actually, it was 1st grade. It was.
First grade.
I can say the teacher, right? And you're gonna.
Yeah, he'll
Okay.
get it out.
It was.
Miss- First grade.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah,
That's
he's-
what I.
yeah, he
I thought it
corrected
was
him
3rd
too.
grade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fun fact about that.
I was
teacher,
in that
though.
class.
You were really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we were good friends in elementary school growing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. 'cause-
Um.
yeah.
Fun fact about that teacher though, she has taught myself, my younger sister, and my younger brother. So that's cool.
Very
Shout
cool.
out.
Very cool.
Shout out to you if you're somehow listening to this.
That
They
you
all
don't
peed
know.
their pants in her class.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I, do
I
you
do
remember
not.
when
We had to draw straws.
Tyler made her cry?
Which Tyler?
Yes.
Which Tyler?
Yes.
I guess we can't name drop, but I know which one actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know which one.
It's
I remember.
I didn't even know the
Dude,
teacher,
and then
but I
we
know
got,
which Tyler.
we
Yeah.
got after that he got sent to the principal's office and we got like an hour of recess.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No, he traumatized her.
You traumatized that whole school probably.
And then there's another story. This one's about me. This was in high school.
I
didn't-
want to hear Morgan's nearly shitting himself story.
No, I
first.
did.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
I want to hear that
okay.
story first.
Well,
We'll come back to that.
mine's a nearly shitting myself story.
All right.
So
We'll
Oh,
be
it
back.
is?
We'll be
this is in
back.
high school. Do you want to go to Morgan's now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's got to get a turn in the first cut.
I crap my pants. Well, I was like maybe like 7 or 8, and like I don't even know what I was doing, but it was when the basement was like finished and like there was like a play area downstairs, right?
7 or 8. That's 3rd grade, right?
Yeah.
3rd grade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 3rd grade at my
That's
house.
a bad year, man.
It's when you're learning your bowels.
Your
and
bowels.
My movements.
and I don't even like fully like remember like what upset my stomach, but you know it's one of those loose ones, you know, where you take a gamble and one of those farts, it's coming out. And I was running down the stairs, right? You know, when you're moving, things
It opens it up, you know,
unloosen.
yeah.
And I hit the bottom of the stairs. and I had to run back upstairs and go to the bathroom.
No, was it like a lot, or were you like?
I
just a little
don't
bit?
like. I think some might have like slipped on the floor.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and it was bad.
That is bad.
Oh, Dude, I'm glad I've never had one of those experiences.
Dude, it's one of those ones that you just can't hold in.
I think everyone's had one of those. I guess if you're saying you haven't,
Okay,
you
well,
haven't, but like,
Oh, you want to know another third grade story? I do remember this one.
Oh no, the third grade.
yeah, I
I know
hear that
it
story.
is.
Yeah,
It
let's
is
go.
about almost peeing my pants. I didn't pee my pants, but I almost did. We were playing outside.
Stronger man than I.
we were playing outside in the recess or whatever, and I forget what was happening, but like we were doing something, and like I was laughing so hard, and like I had to go to the bathroom, but I was like, let's go outside, me being a kid, obviously I'm taking my 15-minute recess break, and I'm not using it to go to the bathroom. So I go outside. I think I can hold it, running around, blah blah blah, and like I forget who it was, but we were like joking around, messing around, or whatever, and I laughed so hard. I don't even know what made me laugh, but like I like
Someone else pissed their pants.
no, and then I was laughing, and then I felt it, like when you got the stomach ache and stuff, and just feel like it's coming out.
Yep.
I start running, running up the hill, and like I didn't know whether to ask my teacher to go to the bathroom or just run inside. And I just sprinted inside, and I made it. Luckily,
Those decisions are scary back then, because like you're not allowed to.
you're not
Yeah,
allowed to
be
because
on
leave.
your
You
own.
had to ask for permission to do like most things.
And
That was
also
the right choice,
the like the playground to the school as a journey, and then the
Yeah.
find
Dude,
a
no,
bathroom.
it was. If you're on the farther end, you got to run up that hill too.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's far.
No, it's
How far away was it from the school?
Couple.
Was it the
couple
one
hundred
where
feet, probably?
where we destroyed all those cattails?
yes,
Yeah,
Was that
Yeah.
over
playground?
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a fun night as well.
But it was on like the other side, and then you
Okay.
go to the main building.
Okay,
Which is probably what I would say a couple hundred feet at least, right?
No, yeah, a lot more than that.
which is quite a lot when your
A
stride
little
is
kid,
maybe 5.
Yeah.
Well, and when you
When you're
have
sprinting.
3 seconds before you blow.
Explode
Also,
your bowels.
like gasping for air because you're dying of laughter.
yeah.
You're just on the verge of death, about to piss your pants, gasping for air, stumbling to the bathroom.
Probably dehydrated too, even though you're about to pee yourself.
Third grade, it's just the year you gotta
It's a
learn
bad
yourself,
year.
man.
it's the third grade you explore your bowels and your
Yeah,
bladder.
exactly.
So
So
this
nice.
was also coincidentally a third grade story. Dun dun dun. Ooh. And no one like pissed their pants or anything, but it was really weird to me at the time. There was this kid. We're gonna call him Adam for the sake of the story. And in the bathroom at our elementary school, there was 4 urinals, but with no dividers, so you were just pissing next to your fellow comrades.
And that's when
And,
no one knew the rule of
yeah.
skip a thing.
Yeah, don't go.
that?
You have to have a space between urinals, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that wasn't the problem. The problem was this kid. He walks in to take a leak. He walks in, pulls his pants all the way down, like to his ankles, and just does his business. And he's not weirded at all because there's like 5 other kids in the bathroom, and we're all
like
just
those.
staring at him with our mouths dropped. We're just like, this kid is just taking a leak.
Jaws on the floor.
Draws on the floor, cheeks out, like just in full view.
I feel like I was there, or at least I had a very similar experience.
I feel like
Everybody's seen cheeks at the
no,
urinal.
no, no.
bro.
But
No,
when you're
but, like-
young, you don't learn.
But when we were
to-
young, we are all laughing our
well, yeah, 'cause some
asses
people-
off,
yeah.
pun intended.
Asses out.
Anyways, yeah, we thought it was the funniest thing. 'Cause you're like, haha, butt cheeks, ha ha ha.
Some
Hilarious.
people just learn late that you can just
Yeah.
whip it out.
But yeah, he would just
What do you
piss, and this was a regular thing. It wasn't like a one-time thing. He would walk in and just drop it down.
Just let it
it's
go.
hot.
Yeah.
He did drop it like it's hot.
Maybe he's on a new wavelength. Maybe that's
Probably
what
a lot
everyone
more
should be
comfortable.
doing.
You ever
Yeah.
tried it?
He's
I was
not-
never one of those
He's
kids.
not
I
on
never
a new
tried it.
wavelength because I know this kid and he is
All
not.
right, sidebar, and we won't go into detail, but in the morning,
In the
right?
morning.
in the morning,
In the morning,
wake
yep.
up, guys, you got that morning,
Yeah.
Do you sit down and pee sometimes?
Are we talking?
be
just,
honest.
Are we talking just in the morning?
Just
just
in the
in
morning, because that's when it happens. Like, you get that morning, shebang.
'cause-
See,
Wait,
I don't wake up in the morning.
Okay, but you still wake up and you got it.
Dude, I'd pee sitting down like half of the time. I'm too lazy to
Dude,
stand
yeah.
up.
Sometimes when I'm so
okay,
lazy, I just
dude, yeah, I didn't even understand the question because I was like, "What do you mean? Do I sit down?"
When
sometimes?
you're-
Like, when
To
I
pee.
yeah, no, yeah. If I'm feeling lazy, yeah,
Yeah,
I'll just,
no,
I
if I'm
usually just
lazy,
sit down. I'm just
I'll
on
just
my
sit
phone.
down and just
Yeah, I'll go to the bathroom just so I can use my phone.
I'll pop the squat.
Or stay away from my family, either or.
I hide.
Yeah, it's my
I
safe space.
I cower from them.
It is a throne, bro. That's like it is mine.
It's called the porcelain throne for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I saw, I don't know who said it. I don't know if it was one of you guys, but they were talking about someone that was drunk and like throwing up into a toilet. Oh no, it was on a radio show. I was listening to a radio show.
No.
And they
No, I was thinking of Tommy.
they
That was fun.
they
That was
said
funny.
that he was praying to the porcelain gods when they were throwing
Yeah.
up, and that was so funny to me. They brushed over that line so fast, but I thought it was so funny.
Praying to the porcelain gods. I'm gonna start using that one
I'm like,
actually.
yeah,
There was one time I was praying to a plastic trash can.
I was
that's
there.
a lot of the time.
Yeah,
I was there.
You ever thrown up in school?
I have actually.
man.
Yes, I have so many stories now. I don't want to take up your guys' like time.
All your stories are with puke, bro.
Hit us with,
No,
hit
no,
us
no.
with the yak
I have
story.
another bathroom incident in 4th grade.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
If you had,
Bathroom
you know, the
episode.
4th grade teachers,
Uh,
the T1.
Yeah.
Yeah. The T1.
Yeah.
oh
you know
yeah.
how at one point we had the sticks on the table, and like it was each table had like a certain amount of points, right? But the sticks were the points.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, for example, you had if your table did like good at something, you'd get a certain amount of sticks, and then at the end of the week,
Oh, I
whoever had
do,
the
I
most
do.
sticks
Yeah.
You got, a
a
prize or
certain
something.
pr-
Yeah.
Yeah,
prize.
they were like popsicle sticks.
Yeah, yeah. Popsicle sticks.
Yeah, my school did that
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, but if you had to go to the bathroom more than like once or twice a day, you had to take a popsicle stick and give it to the teacher, right? So one day, my stomach was jacked up. I had to go to, and I never went to the bathroom in public. So you know it's messed up when I had to go to the bathroom. So I had to ask the teacher to go to the bathroom, and I didn't have to use the popsicle stick because it was my first time. And I went to the bathroom, and like, do you ever just like go to the bathroom and then you're like, oh okay, I'm good, and then walk away, and then
And then you're
minutes
not
later
good?
you have to go
I
back.
did that at Glory Days.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
exactly, because you think you're good, and then
It's a false alarm.
and then it just keeps going, and then you get back, and you're like, oh god.
It's the movement.
I gotta
you
go.
get up and start walking
Yeah.
around, standing.
So I go to the bathroom, nothing happens, and I'm like, what the, why? So I go back to the classroom. 5 minutes go by. I'm like, oh god, and then I asked her to go to the bathroom again, and she's like, you just went, like no, and I'm like, I gotta go. So I gave her a pasta stick, and I felt bad because like it was my table's points, so
Mhm.
like, so go to the bathroom, let it out, right? Get some out. it was
just imagine him
no, that's what it felt like, bro.
fighting demons in the
It was.
porcelain.
So I finally like got it out, and then go back to the classroom after like 10 minutes. Just trying to get it all out. So I go back to the classroom. I'm like, okay, thank God. Like 2 minutes go by.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
I have to go again, and I'm like, oh my God. And I ask her to go to the bathroom, and she's like, are you okay? I'm like, I gotta go. Give her another popsicle stick. Go to the bathroom again. I'm in there for another 10 minutes. She comes and knocks on the door and asks me if I'm okay, and I'm like, no.
She really took another stick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did she refund these? Like she asked you and you said you weren't okay.
Yeah, no,
You're
I
just
mean,
wasting all your team's points.
She better have given.
Dude,
them
how are
sticks
your
back.
tablemates feeling? Because they've like, dude,
Dude,
this kid is
he
going.
comes
This kid has
back and
gone
they're like,
3 times in
It's,
20
I'm the
minutes.
quiet kid though, so they weren't gonna mess with me.
Nah, they say if the toilet and your stomach doesn't kill you, we will.
Yeah.
No, but this is like, I didn't talk in elementary school, so that's no one like really bothered me. But yeah, I don't remember if she gave me the points back, but like I remember her checking on me, and I was like, no, I'm not.
Please call
And
911.
then she was like, okay, take your time. And I don't even think it was the teacher. I think it was like an assistant, because yeah.
Teacher's assistant does everything.
Yeah.
For
So
real.
I had a day in the bathroom that day.
I've had a lot of days in the bathroom at
Yeah.
school.
I think that's also when I was learning, like, I was a little bit lactose intolerant because I don't know what I ate for lunch, but it was messing me
It's
up.
that chalky milk they give everyone, dude.
Oh my god.
The teacher's assistants, were those like high schoolers that would come and volunteer for you guys?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
I mean, it was just people who wanted to become teachers and they'd have to come and do hours for
Yeah, because in
class.
in my classes in elementary school, some like assistants would come in on some days of the week and help out, but they were from the high school that was right next to it. And back then, I thought these kids were like so cool. I was like-
Geniuses.
they were like, they're in high school. They're writing 5-page papers. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they're so cool for that. And then
And then I get
we
there.
did it and we're like, this sucks.
I get there
I
and I
hate
realize
this.
these kids are just sad. That's all it is.
I don't even think I ever wrote a 5-page paper.
I did.
I definitely have, and it was not fun.
College papers are so much worse than high school papers.
Dude, they are.
I think they're more fun though. You have a
I
little
feel
bit more
like
freedom.
You have a lot more
freedom.
room to
Yeah.
do what you want.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I've written numerous papers where I've actually cared about them in
Yeah.
college. But in high school, oh my god, writing like 5 paragraphs, I was like, kill
this-
me now.
This is awful. Do you remember?
I remember counting.
Squeezing 5 sentences into a paragraph.
Do you
and be like,
remember
"That's a paragraph."
growing up in elementary school when a paragraph was like equivalent to your grade level? Like if you were in 3rd grade, 3 sentences was a paragraph, 4th, 4, so on. And I remember when they're like, yeah, most paragraphs in high school are like 7 sentences or more. And I was sitting there flabbergasted. I was like, how do you
I was
do
like, how
that?
can you change the rules?
Yeah, you can't do
that's
this.
the rules.
This is the universal rule.
A paragraph is 5 sentences, and a paper is 5 paragraphs. Don't change it.
Yeah.
I can't
remember
write more than that.
Back in 3rd grade, there was a 5th grade teacher talking to us. She was like, oh, well, in high school, you're going to have to write essays. And I had a heart attack because I was like, what is that? That sounds like a big word. It sounds scary.
Essay.
And then
Big word.
you write them.
That's
It sounds like a very important paper. And they are. But you get to writing them in high school and so forth. And you're like, this really isn't that bad.
Yeah, it's just more of a.
Well, it depends on the course, obviously.
All elementary school does is just scare you for high school, and then when you get to high school, you're like, this is stupid.
No,
Yeah.
each upgrade in school is more of, first of all, it's more like a downgrade. And second of all, they just try to scare you for the next level. And then you get there and you're like, what? This
No,
is nothing
No,
like.
I specifically remember. Keep going, sorry.
Nah, I mean, that's basically what I was going to say.
Yeah, but I remember when we were in middle school and the high schoolers came over and they were telling us like what we have to do, blah blah. And first off, it was all the smart people who would come over because then they would tell us how much work they would be doing.
They're all in
They're
the
all in
advanced
A's
as
classes,
well.
IGSY, and all that. And
They're like, I have so much work.
yeah, no.
Take easier classes.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then when I get to high school, I take all standard. I'm like, I'm chilling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like none of the average kids ever. Like I never went to the elementary school and
Yeah,
talked
no.
to kids and did all that stuff. Like why would I?
I hate kids.
Yeah, no.
I was one. I don't want to be around them anymore.
Yeah, because they would be
Maybe
like,
later.
"Oh, we have like five things of homework every day. This and that." I go into high school, I barely had homework.
Yeah.
You just finish it in school, and
Or finish it the day of, and because it's like one worksheet, and you're like, oh, that's cool. That was nice. Although I didn't read a single book that we were supposed to. Probably should have.
You didn't
I-
read any? You never read any books?
What books were we supposed to read?
Like
Kill a
in
Mockingbird.
I don't know. A few.
Romeo and Juliet.
Never read that one.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah, I didn't
The-
read that either.
The only times I would read were when we were in class.
I think
Do you guys read Macbeth? Anything?
Nope.
No.
Nothing
we
Shakespeare.
watched the
No.
movie.
Oh, you watched the movie. Okay.
Well, most of Shakespeare was senior year, and that was cut short.
Well, I had Romeo and Juliet and stuff like that.
In senior year?
No, freshman year.
Oh. Well, I only saw Romeo and Juliet. Like, we read the book. We read To Kill a Mockingbird and Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
And I think that might have been it, at least in my class.
Did you read any of you? Did you read Lord of the Flies or Night by?
I read Lord. Well, actually, I had Lord of the Flies read to me.
Nope.
Were you? Was that sophomore year?
Yes,
What class were you in?
Miss.
Oh, I didn't have her sophomore year.
I had her every year
I read
except for senior
every
year. I would have
year?
left.
Wow.
I had
really
to
left.
read Ready Player One.
I got a
know that.
concussion.
I
in
also read that.
class.
Yep, I
Coulda
was there.
sworn.
That was
I was in that
hilarious
class with you.
shit.
Yeah.
How did you get a concussion in English class?
Yeah. Wait. Hold
Oh,
on.
can I please tell the story?
Oh, were you
in
that
I
class?
was in that class.
But first of all, well,
No,
we
it
have a
wasn't-
lot
no,
of
it wasn't-
stories.
no, it wasn't
and it wasn't
English.
English.
It was film studies.
It was film studies, and you can tell the story.
So this class was fantastic, bro. She hated us.
We sat in the back of the
Me and
class.
Justin sat in the back of the classroom, literally just cracking up. We named an ant Nagasaki, like all this. Dude, that class was so funny. Okay, but the concussion story. So it's our last period of the day, like 6 block, and I don't even know how it got to that, but she had a sticker on the bottom of her desk.
It was on the floor.
It was on the floor. Sorry, it was on the floor. And you know how the desks, there's like, there's the front. It's got roll into it, and the back it's covered, but there's like a tiny gap to where you could probably crawl under if you tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You could definitely crawl under if you tried.
no, you can. Well, Justin, so you know, Justin's in the back, sitting next to me, and the desk is up here. It's facing the back of it's right here. You know, so Justin's in the back. She says, "Can someone please get this sticker off the floor?"
Well, I thought I was going to be rewarded with a sticker. Not cleaning up after a sticker that was stuck on the floor.
Justin then gets excited, gets up, and runs to the desk and slides across the floor. And doesn't realize how, you know, he didn't anticipate the height of the desk. And smacks his head on the desk. And all you hear is a boom.
No, I was racing somebody. I don't know who it was. I think it might have been Aiden.
Did you win?
I don't remember.
Everyone just like looked. It was just Miss Horn just stared down and goes,
God, dude, that class was so much fun.
sorry, I keep saying the name, you can bleep it, but
Who cares?
dude, that was so funny. And I remember I was.
Do you remember the crazy
The
insect
centipede?
thing? That thing was scary. It was not a centipede. I think it was a silverfish. That was,
We did have those at our school.
oh my
Really?
God, it was
Yeah.
terrifying.
Yeah, we did.
So we're sitting in the back of the class,
I never
right?
saw one.
I saw them a lot in.
We had a lot of bugs.
Yeah, like the,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
back
no.
right where the home ec classroom is.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of them
Really?
are back there. They dwell.
Yeah, well,
Little colony.
Yeah.
our class was near the door to outside. So I think it just
Where Bailey is.
just walked in. Oh yeah, that's another great story.
Bailey?
Bailey.
We'll
the
talk
beluga.
about that after this.
Bailey the beluga.
Dude, this insect, first of all, it wasn't an insect because it didn't have 6 legs. This monster
It's an
Had-
alien.
had at least, dude, it was a mini alien. I don't care what you say. It had at least 100 legs. All of them look like this. And I just look over at the door, and it like turns the quarter and beelines for us. And both of us are sitting in the chair, just freaking out. Like, oh my God, did you see that? What the fuck is that? Did you see that? I don't even know where it went. I think I blacked out at that point. Like,
The fear took over.
dude, it was fight or flight, and I don't know which one I chose.
Definitely flight. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
that's flight.
Blacking out chooses flight.
Because I could have killed it when I.
You
Yeah,
didn't
but
kill
you
that
didn't.
thing.
I know I
That
didn't.
thing
bro. I was
grabbed you with just one of its things, and 99 others just started kicking
I
your
wouldn't
ass.
touch that thing with a 6-foot pole. That was terrifying.
Yeah, but it sounds like it touched you.
Oh my God, deep inside, it traumatized
It's
me.
scarring.
Touched my soul. Nah,
That's
but
terrifying.
Bailey is from freshman year, and
Okay.
It was supposed to be like you know how you like bury something and then like 5 years later
It's
you
like a
don't
time
get it?
It's like a
capsule.
time capsule.
yeah,
Well, ours is a lot better.
yeah. So Bailey is a what is it called? A Tsum Tsum, I think. One of those little tiny Disney stuffed animals that are like maybe the size of this can, even smaller than this. But it was a tiny little.
Yeah, no, it's
cylinder-
no, like the little Disney, like you know, like Tigger and all them. They were like when they
What'd
were
you say?
like Tigger.
Okay. Yeah,
Ah, I see what you're trying to do there.
but basically it's a very small stuffed animal. It fits in your fist.
Bruh, fucking idiot, dude. Yeah,
and it was white. It's a beluga, and I named it Bailey. This was freshman year, and we were going to a football game. It was the whiteout game.
Oh.
So everybody had to wear white, and while I was leaving, I saw this white, tiny stuffed animal that I could shove in my pocket and then just bring out in the middle of a football game and be like, look at this, and then throw it around it or whatever. And so after the game, do you know those, I think
they were on the outside of the doors. They were just
They
like
were-
the little.
they were right out,
roofs.
it was a roof right outside of the door that would cover the door, protect it from rain, I guess.
Yeah, those things.
Those things, yeah. And at the end of the game, I threw it on top of one of these roofs, and it stayed there. And for years, literally years,
It's still there.
it's
still
still
there.
there.
It's still there.
It's
really.
still
Still there.
there, yeah.
6 years later,
Wait, but we've had some crazy wind in this part, and it didn't, and it never knocked it
no,
off.
it got bigger.
it it swelled up and then got more stuck.
So it probably swelled up from the rainwater then, right?
Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
it's moldy and all nasty.
It's
reheating.
definitely not
it's
wet
been
anymore.
6 years. Yeah.
Yeah, we still have not.
I'm surprised none of the storms like.
Well, no, because on the edge, it's like it like blocks it, so I don't even think at its regular size it could fit through it.
I also we haven't gone and checked since the pandemic started.
Yeah, 2 years.
Like the plan was at the end of senior year, we'll go get it
when we're allowed there and not look like pedophiles now.
Yeah. When like the end of senior year, I don't know, graduation maybe. We go to this roof, try to climb onto it. Anybody asks us, I'm just like, oh, I got my shit stuck up there. And but
when
the
it
pandemic
wouldn't be
happened,
that sus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I'm just like, oh, I threw something up there and I need to get it back.
Now that we're 19 and 20-year-olds, it's.
Well, yeah.
a
If I
little
show
weird.
up to like pick up my sister from the high school and I'm like, I need to get on that roof, they're gonna be like, you need to go home.
Please just let me on that
there's
roof.
also there's a camera literally on the next.
Oh, on
corner.
that specific one?
No. It's on like the so like here's where it is, and then on the next wall there's the circle camera, so it obviously
So
it
it'll
definitely
have that
can
full
see.
view. Yeah, the vault camera.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the security person's like literally right there as well.
Yeah. He lives right next
Yep.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah, his
Oh, that guy.
We got any other weird high school stories?
Well, it goes back. I have one. It goes back to like the whole piss your pants, nearly shitting yourself topic.
Or right back, right back
We're
there.
looping
Bring it
back
back
around.
around, baby.
So this
What
was
else is
in
cool?
was it sophomore or junior year where we took the PSAT?
Which
PSAT is
Yeah,
sophomore
PSAT.
year.
That was sophomore year. Okay, so it was the day of the PSAT.
PSAT.
The PSAT.
Yeah. And when they sit you down, they're like, you're not allowed to leave this room under any circumstances, blah, 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 blah. So
Watch me.
I know where this is going.
keep in mind, the PSAT took about 4 hours to get done, probably, for all the segments.
Yeah, it was a long time.
About half an hour in, I had to use the restroom. Number 2, I had to doo-doo. And I was sitting there, I was like, oh no, I'm not going to make it. And spoiler, I did make it.
Oh.
But I'm sitting there
What's the
sweating.
point of this story? Nah, I keep going.
You know, it's fine. No, I don't.
I said keep going.
I don't. I was in. We'll call her Miss James's class for story purposes. But I raised my hand after the first break because it's in segments. I'm like, can I please go to the bathroom? She just shakes my head at me. I'm just like, and I give her this look of like death. I'm just like, you're kidding me. Come on,
She didn't
man.
let you go. They let me
No.
go like twice
Well,
during it.
finding out when it's actually illegal to not let you go to the bathroom
Yeah.
was the best thing in my life.
Yeah, they can't
But
take away your right to shit.
Well, unless you go all the time.
But I didn't though. That was like
Yeah,
the
no,
only
I
time
know,
I
I
had
know,
to
I
go.
know.
Yeah.
But when you literally can just physically get up and walk out was the best. Like,
You can do that in college.
Yep.
And,
Yeah.
Well, that's normal in college. You don't.
You can
don't
walk out and
reserve-
not come back
You
to
don't even have to go to the
college.
bathroom. You can just leave.
Yeah, you just
'cause
leave.
you're paying for it.
Yeah, they don't care.
I should have done that in 3rd grade.
exactly. Why didn't
Me
you?
too. Me too.
Yeah.
Why didn't I? I was a goody-goody.
It also you didn't know the rule.
I was in anxiety
I was
ball
al-
and didn't want to ask.
Yeah.
I was also scared of just leaving the classroom because I had wandered the hallways on my own before and gotten in trouble.
He's got
That's
lost.
another story as well. You can continue yours,
But
Michael.
the messed up part is during the second break, someone else asked to go, and he's like, "Hey, can I go take a leak real quick?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, go ahead." And I'm sitting there like, so I'm sitting there the whole time, clenched, all 4 hours.
Turtle peeking, bruh.
Yeah, I was.
Turtle
was,
heading, no.
I was
Prairie
sweating.
dogging.
I didn't even care how I did. I did not care about my results. I was just focused on getting through the test, and I was just focusing on it. Cause like, if I focus on the test, I'm not focusing on shitting myself. So and it worked because I was sitting there clenched and sweating, dripping sweat.
It's always the sweats, bro.
Yes.
Sweats get you.
Yes, I'm
Gets me lubed up.
No.
Prepared.
no.
That's what makes it worse.
And then, like I said, I was sweating the whole time, and
Everyone in the class is fine, and they look at Michael, and he's
I'm just like, I think I had labored breathing too, if I'm not mistaken. Probably.
Buckets of sweat,
I think at some point I started to shake as well. Like I was.
Oh my god.
you're seizing up from having to
Go-
shit.
Anything
through it.
to not shit my pants. Those grueling, the worst 4 hours of my life. Was
You
taking
waited
that
the
PSAT.
entire 4 hours?
Yes, because I couldn't go.
I would have
asked.
asked her. So
I
many
asked
times.
multiple times. I was like, please let
Dude,
me
if
go.
I got to the point of shaking, I would have just
I would have left a skid mark.
But
There's no other option in that
no,
scenario
okay.
for me.
But we end up getting done, and I'm like, let me go. And she's like, go, just go. And I sprinted so fast down that hallway, and we made it. Dry pants, no issues.
We're
Thank
running in
God.
the hall.
Yeah, but I had to.
Dude,
But that's
yeah.
against the rules.
And then someone came in after me. I was like, "Yo, man, hurry up!" And I just told him, "Fuck off."
The most
Get out of the
the
bathroom.
most heartfelt fuck off.
I was livid. I was like, "Dude, just go."
I just
I'm
fought
not.
demons for 4 hours.
You guys
Yeah.
you guys ever take a shit in the teacher bathroom?
No.
Yes,
No.
actually, I
I've never
have.
done that.
It's luxurious. Let me tell you that.
Do you know that one in the high school that was right next to the elevator?
Yes, that was my favorite bathroom.
That was an
Yes.
amazing bathroom.
Oh my god, it
Clean.
was the sped bathroom.
That was the.
That was the sped
It was,
bathroom.
I thought that was for the teachers.
No, it was a sped bathroom. It was
of
literally
them.
no. It was right around the corner from the special ed room, and that was the bathroom that
I
they
thought
would
it was
go in.
downstairs though.
It might have been, but that's where the special ed kids would go to
Okay.
the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like because one
Dude, that
time I was
bathroom
in
was
there
heavenly.
and they were knocking, and I was like,
You gotta
So what
walk
did
out. You gotta walk out different.
yeah. I had to.
You gotta have a weird stare back. You gotta make an audible moan. You're like,
Well, because I didn't know at the time. I was just
You're
like,
gonna just offended everyone.
yeah.
We're gonna get canceled.
It'll just be a long, just to believe. But
I'm allowed to say that. I have a special sister.
yeah,
I have a
and
special
I love
brother.
that special.
Okay,
system.
then yeah, we're good. We're
Miranda's great.
I mean,
good. Back to what you're
it's not,
saying.
like-
it's
she
not
likes
rude
me.
to them.
no.
Yeah. Well, first
It's
of all,
okay.
I'm panicking because I
Yeah.
think, well, obviously I'm not allowed to be in this bathroom because it's a single toilet bathroom. It
For
locks
special
from the
people.
inside, and there is just a tower of toilet paper in the corner.
Doesn't all bathrooms lock from the inside?
No, like it.
At
well,
the door, you
well,
mean?
it was the door.
Yeah.
Like obviously the
Yeah.
stalls will lock,
know,
but there
I'm
weren't
messing-
any
I'm
stalls.
messing with you.
Yeah.
It was that bathroom was nice though. I like that.
It had-
I only ever used it like a handful of times.
It had
but
Febreze. It had toilet paper. It had
It was
soap.
clean. It was clean.
It had mirrors. It had a
It
sink.
had everything, bro. They didn't take it away.
Oh,
The only
yeah.
thing it
We
didn't
had
have
so
was a
many bathroom
urinal.
problems at that high school. Do you guys remember when they had to lock down some of the bathrooms?
You
'cause
remember
of
what-
the juuling
the
problem?
Juuls?
You remember when the roof collapsed because the
Yes,
because the
yes,
bathroom
and it
leaked?
I have a
flooding?
video of that when literally the hallways were flooded with shit water.
Do you guys remember when when one of the bathroom sinks broke because someone we knew sat on
Yep.
it?
Yep, I do
Yeah.
remember that. Someone
Oh.
ripped the sink off the wall as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was,
that happened a
was
lot.
that was
that
yeah.
same
I
incident?
think he ripped it off the wall. I don't think he was just sitting on it. That's probably his excuse is that he sat on it and it
No,
broke.
Yeah.
what was that thing? What's that thing called? Like that they did like a year ago, when high schoolers would take stuff.
Licks.
Licks, yeah.
Oh.
We started that early.
The
hitting lick
devious
trend? Yeah,
licks.
The devious.
That was
licks.
such a stupid
I
Toilet
trend.
hated
paper
that
in the
trend.
bag.
No, dude, they
Like,
they
no,
would
she-
like take the
wasn't
entire
Jenna in that
toilet and
class?
stuff.
Speaking.
Yeah, that's
Did people do that in
stupid.
her class? Because that's
Probably.
the thing.
Speaking
Yeah.
about that trend, I
No,
saw
okay,
one.
she didn't hear me.
Someone took a projector, like a whole
Like-
projector. And I don't know if it was a fake or anything, but
I
they
hope it
had
was
one.
fake.
And I know. I hope it was real because that'd be
I
funny.
think the funniest one I've seen on the internet was the Mickey D's. They literally took Ronald.
Like a cardboard cutout.
No,
No.
like the
Like
statue,
Ronald.
bruh.
What?
Yeah.
They took the statue
No.
of McDonald's, like Ronald McDonald
No, like, yeah,
himself,
you know how, like-
life size.
Yes.
How the fuck did they
I
get away
don't
with that?
know, bro.
They just
Obviously,
grab him
for
and run
listeners
out the
at home,
door.
Don't do this. This is not legal. You will get in serious trouble.
It
Don't
is
do
funny
this.
though.
Don't do
It's
this
funny.
unless you record it.
Get it on video.
Yeah.
Send
Post
it
it on
to-
TikTok
send it
if
to
you
us.
do.
Tag us.
At Rat Tank Podcast on YouTube.
Speaking of TikTok, follow the podcast on Spotify, Rat Tank Podcast. Subscribe to it on YouTube, same name,
Link in
and follow us
description.
on TikTok.
We do have a TikTok.
Oh, we do.
We do, yeah.
We haven't
posted
done
it yet.
anything. Yeah, no posts.
The editor needs
Follow
to send
anyway.
me some clips.
You got to make some clips.
The editor has a lot going on.
You have the clips.
The editor's editing videos.
Why don't we just start making TikToks, not even the podcast?
Just like separate. Like we
Yeah.
can stage a TikTok where it's just like we just record its own like 30-second thing and then boom, content. We act like something funny happened.
Yeah.
One day we'll
Isn't
show up
TikTok
and
all
Ronald
fake anyways?
McDonald will be
Oh,
there.
for
Yeah.
sure. All social media is.
No, on my TikTok, like I follow a lot of like fitness accounts and stuff. It's really Instagram. I don't actually use TikTok.
Sorry.
All of these people are on steroids, dog. There's no way that these are
100%.
normal people. Like the veins on these people, I mean, I'm talking like half-inch giant veins sticking out of their arms. They're
Paper
like,
cut
do
of
this, yeah,
No, it's
do this
that,
bicep workout to look like this guy. I'm like, hell no, dude.
It's that pre-workout they're on that will make you have a heart attack in like 10 years.
Pre
yeah,
goes hard.
yeah, they're
Pre-workout,
pre-steroids.
I don't care what
breed.
pump it gives you. It's so unhealthy for you.
I took it one time. Do you know the game Hot Lava?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god, bro. So when I was in college, my roommate, he he had pre-workout. I don't think he ever actually worked out, and I don't know if he drank it, but he gave me a pack, and I used it once. This was one of those nights where I just gamed all night, didn't go to sleep, and then I was like, fuck 9 a.m. class, gotta stay up for that, let's take some pre-workout, because that's the only type of energy that I got in this college dorm.
Are you serious?
And so to keep me awake, I played the game Hot Lava, and it was my first time ever playing. And I don't know, about 50 minutes into playing that, I started to lose feeling in my arms. It was just naturally like
It's all
going.
muscle memory.
It was all muscle memory at that point, and like my eyesight started to blur and only focus on what was in front of me.
Are you sure you took just pre-workout?
It might have been crack. I don't know, but I got the best time on one of those maps. Hot Lava is a parkour game for anyone who doesn't know, and so it's a timed parkour, and I got so
You
good.
should have played Geometry Dash.
No, I swear.
You would have beat
Dude.
100% FC the whole
If
game.
he was on crack,
First
reaction
try.
time?
First try, I would
Should
have
have played
beat.
Valorant, dude.
Yo, you're
Nah.
just gonna instantly flick on someone's head.
What do you think I stayed up playing? I couldn't play any more of that.
Yeah, it's true.
That's why I don't play anymore. I spent too much time.
Maybe I gotta buy some pre for our rank games.
Too many yam hours.
Nick, you will go into
Buy
cardiac arrest
free
in 5
just to-
years.
You're
get
right,
through
dude.
it.
I'll go into cardiac. I feel like there are ways of taking pre-workout that aren't like super unhealthy. Like it really
some
depends.
brands
Yeah.
are
Don't
not
take a whole
bad,
ass cup.
but Yeah.
Well,
It
yeah.
was
You
so
gotta.
bad.
Yeah. I mean, small doses. You know, don't double
Don't
scoop
take it every
dry.
day.
Don't. Yeah.
I didn't. Okay, well, I didn't
Take
scoop
that
it
for
dry. And I only
it's
took
still
one
not great
scoop.
for you.
One
8-hour
scoop
shift.
is really depending on the
Depends on
caffeine.
the
The
brand,
caffeine is
caffeine, all
usually
that
what's
stuff.
not good for you in that
Yeah.
stuff because the rest is mostly just sugars
Because there's
and
a
carbs.
couple hundred milligrams of caffeine.
But
in, like,
yeah,
one scoop.
you gotta watch out. Some of them are like anywhere from 300, 400, which is like
Way
you
too
shouldn't
much for
have
your
that
body
much.
to have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so much.
Yeah, I know for a fact the one I took was, I think, 600.
What?
600?
Dude, no.
No
you know
wonder I would have actually
Dude,
been.
no
in the
wonder
hospital.
your arms are starting to feel numb.
I would have
Dude,
been in the hospital.
I literally, like, I felt like the only thing active was my mind, but it was controlling my body. It was the worst experience of my
Dude,
life.
I think you
gaming.
did drugs. I don't think you had pre-workout. That was like drugs or something.
Caffeine's an addictive
well,
drug.
no food
Yeah.
and
Just get a
600
pixie
milligrams
stick,
of
bruh.
caffeine.
No, yeah, it was no food because I stayed up the entire night. It had been hours since I had eaten, and the first thing I had was a big cup of this
Do you
pre-workout.
not have
600
like vending
milligrams.
machines or something on campus?
I don't leave my dorm on campus.
Justin he had ramen noodles in the cabinet, maybe some peanut
butter.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
Dude,
I know
ramen,
you. I know you.
The ramen
Kinda
noodles would have been
crackers.
better.
The Ritz crackers,
Oh,
ramen, and peanut butter.
I was probably out of ramen noodles.
You got that canned cheese.
Oh,
Nah,
dude, no, I don't eat that
Nah,
stuff.
I don't.
That's worse than pre-workout, bro.
That's just straight like
Dude, I was
chemical
just
cheese.
naming dorm stuff. I don't eat that shit.
Nah, you eat that. You definitely
you
do.
you
Nah.
indulge in it.
No?
You-
I've
Oh,
seen
no, you know
you.
who does? Kenny.
Yeah, that checks.
Does he actually?
Yeah,
I believe it.
It's so good. I don't like cheese on my crackers.
Really?
Yeah, no. Don't
It's a
laugh
hot
at it. There's
take.
nothing funny.
I mean, it depends on the cheese.
No, I was,
personally.
no,
laugh,
I was,
it's
I
not
was
funny.
imagining Kenny just going.
No, he did. I've seen him do it. He does it on his crackers.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
I
My
can't even do
dogs
that with
love
hot-
It's
that
the
stuff,
can.
though.
It's the can one too. Like,
Yeah.
not just
I
like
can't
the
even do that
slices.
with whipped cream.
You
You
can.
can't?
No, it's like such a weird
I
texture.
love whipped cream.
Well, I love it, but I can't just squirt it into my mouth.
Why'd you have to use that word?
Yeah, why-
What other
I don't-
word? What spray? It's not a
Spray.
spray. It's more of a.
Just put it in your mouth.
What would you say that noise is?
A squeeze? I don't know.
No,
but I'm
I
not
mean,
squeezing
actually, I
it, I'm
guess you did use the right
pushing.
word. I just didn't like it.
You
Nobody
you don't
likes that
the
I
word.
didn't like the
squeeze?
content. I just didn't like the sound.
Yeah.
Have you ever done it on your wrist and then hit it and catch it?
Yes,
I have
no,
all
that
our-
was cool.
I have our videos from our beach trip a long time ago of us doing that, and my arm was like bright red from slapping it over and over again.
Slapping what?
You would
Have
put
take
you
whipped
put
cream
a
on your hand and
yeah.
then slap it and then you can catch it in your mouth.
yeah,
Oh,
like you,
yeah.
you stop it so it launches off your arm, and then
Yeah.
you look stupid because you could have just.
And then you
eaten
look
it.
stupid if you miss.
And it gets all over
Look
your
stupid
face.
no matter what.
Shout out
Yeah.
Pie Face. Anybody
Mm.
play that game?
I don't play that game. Never played that game.
What is pie face?
You've never played Pie Face? It's
I
like one of those
haven't played
Hasbro
it.
$5 games
Yeah, no,
that
I've
like
never
you
played
put
it.
whipped cream on a hand, like like a mechanical hand.
Oh, I
and
have heard
then
of that actually.
it-
Yeah.
It slaps you if you like
Yeah.
how many clicks you get.
Okay, I've seen
You've
commercials. I
seen
think
it? Yeah, no. It's one of those like telemarketer games.
it's probably one of those games where I was like, I need it, and then my mom was like, you don't need that, and then I just cried myself to sleep. Happened a lot.
Oh, relatable, dude. Yeah.
You never did that?
No. I don't think I ever cried over a Hasbro game.
No,
And-
no, it was more of I didn't get what I wanted, and I was sad because I did nothing wrong.
Hasbro. We
What?
should play a game on the podcast.
I mean, I feel like that could just be its own thing.
You wanna
like,
I mean, we got
Monopoly.
Shrek chest right over there.
What Nick knows about Monopoly is so much fun.
Monopoly is very fun, especially when you have a
All
couple.
of- All of the properties
has
have
to be-
sentimental value to me, so that doubles their price if you're asking for a trade.
No, it was
It has
playing
to-
with you is amazing and so annoying at the same time.
It has to. It has
So
to,
because you have a sentimental value for all the properties, they double in value.
No,
Listen, okay.
So like
if you-
Boardwalk's 2,000.
If you wanted to
Listen.
trade with him, he'd literally con you into
He will
paying
gaslight
like
you
$4,000.
so hard.
Listen, my grandfather built this property, and it's
just-
been in my family for generations. And you want me to just give it up for a couple $100? I mean, I guess I
mean-
could, but
I'll throw in 500 and a railroad.
a railroad?
Yeah.
My grandfather used to work on a railroad.
Really? So did mine.
Oh, he did? Why would you
Yeah.
want to sell that then?
Because
wanna-
I'm
you wanna get
hard-
rid of
I'm
your
hard on
past
cash
like
right
that?
now. Because I own another railroad.
How many?
Actually.
Yeah,
I
how
own
many
two.
railroads? Do you have the other one?
Probably. I like collecting railroads.
Well, so do I though. But I'm willing to give one up for this property because I love it so much.
No, we were
You're
playing.
willing to give it up because you love it?
Okay.
Yeah, because
this
I need to buy
this
that
bit is
house.
old. No, but we were playing, and we were
Play
playing with some
headbands.
people that didn't, try hard in Monopoly as much as we were.
Oh my god, they were
Dude,
so
Monopoly
frustrated.
goes hard.
and
I go
and
hard
they
for that.
would have like a single property the whole game. They bought one thing and they would just sit on the property the whole game and they would not sell it to you.
Do you remember
though
the
they already
first
lost.
10 turns, though? I had lost almost all of my money and came back to get second place.
Yeah, you scammed.
What
I
what
conned
What
everybody.
did you lose it on?
Boardwalk. That's the one spot I think I landed on.
I
Well,
remember
because that's the
when-
meta.
yeah.
I thought
know,
you
I-
had Boardwalk. I
No,
thought you
yeah,
were the
Can we
I
get a
paid
rat take
for it
Monopoly
and then
game
had to
going?
trade for so
Oh,
I
'cause
only
you were
had
so
Boardwalk
broke,
and
yeah.
Park Place because I traded everything I owned for the one I didn't have. I
That
think it
is
was Park Place.
the definition.
But if
of
you
all
land
of it.
on either one of those with a bunch of houses, you lose so much.
that was the
money.
gamble.
They were fucked.
Yeah.
We,
And so
he
many
had
times
hotels.
I was so close to being bankrupt.
I
and I'd be
landed
like,
on the middle tax in between those two like 3 times in a row. It's the only reason he didn't win.
Oh,
I was
no.
so fucking upset. So many at the end of the game too, when I'm like strapped for cash and he has like everything else on the board, and I'm like, just land on that space, bro.
Please.
Like,
Keep
ah.
downsizing the house.
and then he'd get like, what is it, a community chest in between?
Yeah.
it
the
was the
chance.
Whatever
tax
that
or
tile
the
was.
chances.
chest or something like
And
that.
he would land on that 3 times around in a row, and he owned like an entire stretch of land in actual Monopoly.
I owned half the board.
He
yeah.
owned half the board, and I owned like maybe a couple super cheap spots that like didn't matter because he owned half the board and he eliminated everybody else. And so then at the end, I finally had to give up my grandfather's place.
No.
So it's not yours anymore.
Yeah,
his.
but it's not yours.
No,
How about that shit?
It's
it
either
is
Banks
not.
or Nick's.
It is not mine until I play that game again. It will be mine.
We'll play it on.
Wait, what?
We'll stream
what,
on
what
here. and
place
play
is it? Like what tile? Do you remember?
It's the last.
It's Boardwalk. It's
They're
the
they're the,
last
Oh,
they're the
dark
bougie
blue.
ones.
It's
I
the
don't know if you're
last
talking
yeah.
about- I don't know if you're talking
Boardwalk
about
and Park Place are like the
Yeah, no,
spots.
they're the meta.
They're
yeah.
the place to be.
They're the most expensive.
I think
I
I
was
own.
I remember when me, Kenny, and Nick and Justin played. Me and Justin fought over Boardwalk.
It's my
I don't even go
birthright.
for Boardwalk. I just go for like
No,
half the
I just
board.
go whatever I can get.
Yeah, I mean that's kind you kind of have to, or else you just lose.
Because any game that you establish a monopoly in, you're just
I got
yeah.
second place. Clearly, that's wrong.
You lied to people to get there. You gaslit everyone we were playing with into selling them their stuff for a bad deal because they didn't know how to play. Well, they did, but not that well.
We were in a game because Monopoly's on Steam now. I don't know if you guys knew. We should play it together. But
No,
Yeah, I've played.
no, okay,
You don't want to play?
we
Hey,
tried
Michael,
that one time.
You want to play Uno?
no, never. I
How about one? Everything's
All
in
right,
Spanish.
guys, I gotta go, guys. But we were in a game, right? And I don't remember who it was, but someone had that first strip of Go like all covered, and then the
The
following
light
strips. So
brown. I think.
yeah, so and they had like hotels and stuff on a lot of them. So going through that corner of the map was terrifying.
Why? You got to pay like $80.
No,
Yeah,
because
you're on.
this was-
That's
this was
the
like late
ghetto,
game, where
dude.
you had to pay like hundreds and hundreds.
Dude, even the ghetto is like it gets up to like 400. or
Yeah,
something
it
Yeah.
adds
per
up,
hotel.
especially in like
The
late game when you're
ghetto.
strapped for
That's
cash.
what it is.
No, it is the slums, like for real.
Speaking of games, the Super Bowl is coming up.
Yeah, it is.
What a
This coming
hard
Monday.
cut that's gonna be.
Who do you guys think is going to win?
That's for the editor.
That's for me.
Who
do we think?
I'm rooting for the Bengals.
Who do we think?
Well, who do you think, and then who are you rooting for? 'Cause it could be different.
I think the Rams are gonna win, but I want the Bengals to win because everyone loves Joe Burrow right now.
So the Rams, like
you don't, Clemson
Okay,
fan,
okay. Well, the Rams have the history, right? Like they've been good for years. You know, the Bengals kind of came out of nowhere a little bit, at least from what I've been hearing from people. So the Rams probably have a higher chance of winning, but everyone loves the underdog, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm rooting for the Bengals.
See, I don't. I still think Cincinnati's gonna win, but I don't.
You just don't like the LSU player.
Dude,
Yeah.
first of all, I'm a Bills fan, so I'm very happy that he didn't beat us in the AFC Championship, because that would have been really sad for him to beat us, Clemson, in the National Championship, and then beat my Bills in the AFC
Joe
Championship.
Burrow would have officially owned you.
But it was still sad to lose to the Chiefs. But I was so happy to see the Chiefs lose.
Personally, I don't care who wins because I'm just happy for once the Super Bowl doesn't have Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes. It's fresh.
There is
And
no
it never
Brady.
will. It never will again.
Yeah,
Brady's
gone.
He's
retired.
gone. He's dead.
Okay, guys, enough Brady hate. You know.
Sorry.
No, I'm just.
Sorry, Brody's not here.
Anyway.
So you said you think
Bengals.
Bengals,
Rams.
Rams. You
So
think
my
the Rams.
reasoning, the Bengals' offensive line is horrible. It's one of the worst in the league. They have to go against Von Miller and Aaron Donald every single down.
Well, they're good.
Who do you
because they
think would have
made
won
this-
if the Chiefs went?
If the Chiefs won,
Yeah.
I think the Chiefs would have. I think the Chiefs would have.
But the Bengals beat the Chiefs, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
if
they
the-
play.
overtime
They
wins.
play the game differently. You know, everyone sees
Yeah.
the game different. So
Well, yeah.
just
but I'm
because one
still-
beats the other doesn't mean they're necessarily better.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
Rams or Bengals.
They can do it.
Nicholas.
Who do
Yeah,
I
Rams or
think, or who
Bengals.
do I want?
both.
Both.
Who I think is gonna win is the Rams. Who I want to win is the Bengals.
So it's basically a universal decision here, except I think and believe in the Rams.
I think I.
I just
I'm
wanna
okay
see-
Or
with
sorry,
Rams
Bengals.
too.
Oh my god, I can't believe
I
that.
like Matthew Stafford as a quarterback. I think he was really underrated coming into this year, and I also like Von Miller because I'm a Broncos fan and I want to see that man do well.
How about OBJ?
I like Odell too. I think Odell's also very underrated.
Washed.
Yeah, I was
Really?
gonna. He was
He's
shaking his
washed.
head, dude.
He's doing instantly better than when he was in Cleveland.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
OBJ's fault, or is that
I think it's Baker's fault. I think Baker's terrible.
Baker needs to become a cook?
That's a
I
bad
like
pun.
food. I like cooking.
But look at Matthew Stafford.
Mukbang?
After the year,
What? No.
The year after he leaves Detroit, he's in the Super Bowl.
Right.
So
Well, because he had the skills.
Is he
to.
carried or
no, I don't think so.
no?
I
I
mean,
think he's
Tom
a pretty
Brady
good
did that.
And after Jared
Well-
Goff left the Rams, he nearly lost all of his games.
I don't think Jared Goff's as bad as people say he is, though.
I don't think Detroit's as bad as people think.
I think they're gonna be slept on next year
They had a lot, dude. The amount of games they lost
by 3 points.
or less.
Yeah.
Sometimes they were like 1 point.
And one of the games they lost because Justin Tucker kicked a 66-yard field goal. That's insane.
It's tough to be a Lions fan.
Yeah, my grandma's
You
one.
live in Detroit.
But but yeah, you can't have shit in Detroit. You can't have a
Literally
win.
have shit in Detroit.
What are you gonna have? What, the Detroit Tigers in the baseball?
When was the last
They
time a Detroit
suck.
sports team won a national championship?
Never. I guarantee
The
you,
most recent
baseball
one I
they
can
have.
think of
But
was the Pistons back in 2004. That might be the most recent one
have
Dude,
the-
I don't know. I don't watch that many sports, to be honest.
because it hasn't been the Lions, and I don't remember the Tigers winning anything unless I'm an idiot.
yeah. Fucking good luck, Detroit.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
hey,
we don't. Our football team doesn't win shit either, though.
Yeah,
What,
the
the
newly named
Commanders?
Commanders.
The Commanders.
you went from
Don't say it.
them to the
He's dead
football
naming-
team. What
The
name?
Washington football team.
They're dead. I'm sorry.
What?
That's cut.
No.
What? Wait.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Who's dead? What? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna cut all of that out.
So thanks for joining us today.
What an outro.
No, I'll do. Okay,
Uh,
I'll do
this
the
podcast
actual
is dead.
outro. Okay, yeah, we're running out of content, everyone.
No, it's not running out of content. It's
We're
more
not.
of I'm
We
in a
could
very
go for
uncomfortable
hours.
position.
Yeah,
Right now.
neither of you understood what he said.
I just don't know what anyone's talking about. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. If you have any topics for us, we would love to hear some more topics in the comments, so we don't run out of stuff to talk about. Even though that's not really gonna happen.
What does
but
everyone do? Link in description.
Nah, you
Everyone does the
Link in
pointing.
description.
you don't need to. I got a thinker in here.
You should though.
What?
Anyways, thank you.